Alright guys, welcome back to the JH6 channel. You guys are fantastic. Check it out. This is Friday Q&A. If you got questions, put it down below. I will answer your question at one point on a Friday. Now, today I got a pretty interesting question, but before I get to that, make sure you check out the B channel. I appreciate you guys that have subscribed to the B channel and consider becoming a patron. We got a great private community and we talk about a bunch of stuff, guns, gear, prepping, God, whatever we want to talk about in that community, right? So again, it's a lot of great guys there. So I'm going to put the question up here on the screen to you guys. Check it out. And I got to tell you guys, I spoke about this in the past. I really haven't changed my mind. I want to know what you guys got to say down in the comment section below as well. I know in the past we have talked about this, and again, it's one of those questions that a lot of guys want to know. What do you think about lasers? And big question here, big shout out to Shane. He says, what about having a laser sight on your gun? What are some disadvantages and some advantages? Of course. Now, I do have a little bit of experience on lasers. We use them in the military, and I do have the TLR6, and I have had lasers in the past. So let me tell you some of the things. So exactly the biggest issue that I have with the laser, first of all, is the fact that a lot of times when you have a laser, you could get that tunnel vision. So let's say, for example, you find yourself in a confrontation, or you find yourself in a home defense situation, concealed carry situation, or something like that. You take your gun out and you're looking for the laser. Really, that's what you're doing. You're looking for the laser, right? You're trying to get that laser to put in somebody's body, and I'm kind of scared that you may get so concentrated, so much tunnel vision towards that laser that you disregard everything else. You disregard what's coming on the right, what's coming on the left. I mean, you're just concentrating on that laser. And to me, that's the biggest issue that lasers have. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, obviously, if you do training and things like that, you can overcome that. No doubt about that. Training can overcome many different issues, many different factors. I mean, training is critical. Perfect training is good. It leads to perfect practice and it leads to building good skills. If you do bad training, really, you're not doing yourself any favor because eventually you're training on something that is just not good. So, and you're developing skills that are just bad. So again, a lot of times we talk about training, but it's perfect training. It's not like crappy training. It's gonna take you to crappy practice and crappy skills. So just to say, put that out of the way. But here's the deal. Again, lasers to me, it's one of those things that could get me in that ton of vision, and again, you may disregard what's going on. So because of that, I'm not really a fan of lasers in my opinion. Now there's some advantages out there. Again, there's some advantages out there, but before I get into that, let me tell you something. A lot of guys, and I read this in the internet, some of the guys talk about the intimidation factor. You have a laser here, and because you have a laser, you're gonna be scared. To me, that's nonsense. It's just like the shotguns. If you rock the shotgun, you're gonna scare somebody and somebody's gonna run away. Nonsense. If you are in your house sleeping and somebody breaks into your house, most likely, cars are outside, the light is on, all that stuff, right? Most likely that guy is coming inside to do you something bad. He's going to bring a weapon, he's going to bring a couple of buddies, and he's not going to be scared because you have a laser. Really not going to be scared. So to me, the intimidation factor, I'm going to put it out of the way. I think that's nonsense. And again, that laser is going to be so small too that, and again, you're not gonna give the bad guy the chance to be like, look, you have a laser on. I mean, to me, that's stupid. There's a bad guy with a gun trying to do something bad to you. You think it's gonna be like, oh wow, have a laser on? I mean, that's just movie stuff. Keep that, leave that in Hollywood someplace. That's just movie stuff. To me, the intimidation factor is not a big deal at all. Here's the thing that I would tell you in advantage. Okay, if you have, and this has been pointed to me by some of you guys, if you have bad vision, if you're getting older, or not older in general, if your vision is starting to get messed up a little bit and you're not seeing properly, maybe having a laser may help you out, because again, you may be able to pick up that beam better than picking up your size. So that may be an advantage to you. Again, you have lasers that are red, you have lasers that are green. So typically it's red and green. I don't know if they have different colors. Maybe nowadays, to keep everybody happy, maybe they're making pink. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, complain if they don't make pink lasers. But I should have never said that in the video. But again, we're gonna keep rolling with this video. So again, maybe that is an advantage to you. So if your eyes are kind of messed up, I think you do wear glasses. I don't know if that's something. Yeah, I see your pictures right here with glasses on. So maybe that may be an advantage over you. Maybe if you don't see the right way or you have issues concentrating on your pistol sights, maybe seeing that laser may help you out in a little bit, in a better way. So again, to me, disadvantages is that a lot of guys tend to concentrate on the laser versus actually the threat. So I think that's a big issue. Advantages will be if you have some type of vision issue. Again, it may help you aim a little bit. Now, one thing that I will say is that laser may give you the wrong impression, essentially because it kind of doesn't let you apply the fundamentals. If you concentrate yourself and just seeing that laser and shooting wherever you put that laser on, it may take away from you to have those good fundamentals. Presentation, aiming, concentrating on the front side pose, concentrating, on hitting the target. So again, don't get so much into the laser because the laser may lead into you not really applying your fundamentals on your firearm, and it may kind of give you some bad habits if that's the case. Now, I was talking primarily about handguns. When it comes to rifles, rifles at a long distance, obviously you're not going to see the laser way back there, but something that I did, we did a lot of training, and we did this in Iraq primarily, was using night vision lasers. I think they were called the PEC 2s with MVGs, with night vision equipment. Those were fantastic. I got to tell you. I mean, at nighttime, you see that laser going out. You could put that laser on target with your night vision equipment and hit the target, and that was like really fantastic. I was able to shoot better at nighttime than actually daytime, but that's a little bit more advanced, and really that's just military stuff. I mean, the regular civilian probably never gonna have that. Not because it's not your right, it's because it costs a ton of money, and people don't have that kind of money or that kind of facility to do that kind of stuff. So again, I hope that kind of answer your question. If you guys got questions, put it down below. I appreciate you guys' feedback, and as always, God is in control.